morning. What are you doing?
Sleep.
You look pretty. What are you wearing?
A tutu shirt.
A tutu skirt?
Yes.
Aliana's first Valentine's Day is coming up. And like just about every occasion when you have a little girl, it's even better with a tutu. So I'm making her a pink and red tutu for Valentine's Day. Here's what you need to make an easy no-sew tutu for your little girl. Tulle. I'm using spools of 6-inch tulle in red and pink since this one's for Valentine's Day. Some elastic for the waistband. A pair of sharp scissors. They need to be good scissors for cutting the tulle because it can be a little difficult to cut. Cardboard to make a pattern for cutting. And a Sharpie. I'll show you how to use the Sharpie marker to make it easier to cut the tulle. Cutting the tulle at an angle is probably the most tedious part of this whole project. So what I find to be the easiest is to make myself a pattern out of cardboard first, and then I just lay that on top of the tulle, and I use a Sharpie and trace it. Of course, you have to put something underneath the tulle that you don't mind writing on. I have a piece of cardboard down on my counter. And then I just cut right inside the line that I traced on there because you don't want the black to show on your finished product.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
I just have a little piece of elastic here. And I'm just going to take that and put it around her waist. It works just fine over top of a onesie. So just measure around her little belly. And hold on to it here. Grab a pair of scissors and cut that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to tie a knot as close to the ends as possible. Now I just measured her exactly around the waist because the knot will make it a little bit smaller so it'll fit snugly and perfectly. So once you've measured your waistband, wrap it around something that will keep it nice and taut. Then take your tulle. I have mine already all cut here. I have 26 pieces for the newborn size and I think that's going to be enough. But of course I held on to my pattern in case it's not enough, so I can always make more. So you have your elastic like this, and just start right next to your knot that you tied in the elastic. And take your first piece of tulle, center it on the elastic, and just tie that in a knot. Make that a double knot and slide it as close as you can to the knot in the elastic so it looks like this. Now in order for the final project not to look messy, you want to make sure that all your knots are facing in the same direction. So just very carefully continue to tie each piece of tulle. I'm just going every other, one red and then one pink and then one red and one pink. So just tie each piece in a double knot, leaving just a small space on the elastic between them. It stretches better if you don't have each knot pressed up against the one before it. Continue to add your pieces of tulle to your elastic, making sure that they're evenly spaced and that the knots are all facing in the same direction.